Hi students, in today's lecture we are going to see directors and legal position of directors. First, we are learn what is mean by director. Director means a director appointed to the board of company. Section 2 subsection 34. That means any person who occupies the position of a director in the company would be the director. Sometimes the company, sometimes the function and duties of a person are important to determine whether he is a director or not. If a person is duly appointed by a company to control the company's business and authorized by the article to the contract in the company name and on its behalf on its behalf, then it can be said that he functions as a director. The article of the company may designate its directors, members of governing council or the board of management, or to give them any other title. But in the eyes of law, they may be simply a director. So far as company registered under Section 8 are concerned, the member of a executive committee or the covering body of the director of these purpose of the act through they may be as called as that name. Director are supported to frame policies of the company and they do direct control and manage affairs in the memorandum of the company. The board is a supreme policy frame authority so far as so far as company organization is concerned. In short, director are the person. Director are the person who is elected by the member to perform the task of managing of the business of the company. Legal position of director. It is not easy to explain the position of director in the company form of business organization. They are described in various capacities such as agent, trustee, managing partner, or employees of the company. The judicial observation help to understand the position of a director as the act as not specified in the function or duties to be performed by the occupying this position. Director as a agent. In case Ferguson versus Wilson, it is a very simplified, specifically stated that director are agent of the company. The court started the company has no person it can act only through directors and the case is as regard those directors merely the ordinary case of principal and agents. Hence, when the director are acting as agent, they would be regulated by ordinary rules of agencies as contemplated under the Contract Act, and they would be blind in the company with their act provided their act are within the authority made available to them under the memorandum and the articles. When they enter into contract on behalf of the company will held responsible for such contract and not the director. While exercising such power, director are director are expected to display a degree of care, skill, and delegations in the interest of the company. Next, director as a trustee. Director stands as a trustee position toward the shareholder of the company. The relationship of trust and confidence. The director are considered as a trustee of money which come into their hand. They are trustee not only of money and property of a company, but also trade secret and intellectual property of the company. They are supported to exercise their power bona fide in the interest of the company. Director as a managing partner. Sometimes directors are described as managing partner of the company for the simple reason that they are the important shareholder of the company and they exercise substantial control over the affairs of the company. In this case, in this case, the director work to achieve the objective of company or the objective of the company in their own interest. But the principle of mutual agency is not applicable among the director. That means a director has no authority to bind the other director and shareholder. Moreover, the retirement of director takes place by way of rotation. However, this is not true in the case of partner. In the partnership firm, the director are in the position to easily transfer their interest in the company, but the partner may not be in a position to do this in the case of partnership firm easily. In this sense, it can be said that the director are not exactly in managing partner of a company, but they do perform a role similar to that. Fourth one, director as a officer. For the purpose of certain matters under the Act, director have been treated as officer of the company. Section 2, subsection 459, and are liable to certain penalties if the provision of the Act are not complied with. Fifth one, director as employee or servant. The director are not usually considered as an employee or servant of the company for the following reasons. They are not employed by the company, but their appointed has been made by the member in an annual general meeting of the company. They do not have any preferential claim in respect of their salaries, debt, or holidays remuneration in the employees as entitled to under section 327 of this act. The director can hold the office of directorship in more than one company unless it expressly prohibited by the article. However, there are certain situations by which the director may become employees of the company. This is possible for a director under the special contract of service which he may be enter into with the company. For example, under section 188 and 202 of the Act, the director may hold office of profit salaried employed as a managing director or technical director. Hence, in such case, the same person will be working for the company in two different capacities, and the right and duties and function of such director or employees are to be fulfilled or complete independently by the such person. In the capacity of an employee, such person is entitled to a remuneration under the benefit admissible to him. The managing director hold such as a duly capacity. So, sum up, it may be said that through the director as described as a trustee, agent, or managing partner, etc. In strict legal sense, they may not be called trustee, agent, or managing director, etc. The function performed by them are very much identical to those exercised by agent, trustee, or managing partner. Moreover, it makes no difference by what name we call them. but we must know their real position of the company. And in reality, we know that they are the professional means managing of the affairs of the company for the benefit of their self and of all shareholder in it. They stand in fluently position toward the company in respect of their power and capital under this control. These are the legal position of the director. So thank you